Let's make candy canes from scratch. This could go horribly wrong. 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of corn syrup, 1/4 cup of water. Stir to combine. Ooh, yeah. Place on the heat, but don't mix it. Look at it go. Add 1½ teaspoons of peppermint extract. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Pour half of that onto a greased tray and into a warm oven. Mix in red food coloring to the other half. Woo. Starting to get harder, so we're gonna knead it. Now we can start to knead it. It'll start to turn opaque and really hot. Wow, look at that. Repeat with the white, just like that. Keep going. It's really hot. Place the white and red together. Looks kind of funky. Twist and pull. Oh, it's not working. Oh, it's working. It's working. Oh, look at that. Okay, there it is. Let it dry as a cane. There's our homemade candy canes. Santa would be proud. We just made candy canes.
You guys, I just made this super simple cheesy garlic bread in the air fryer. Check it out. It only takes 4 ingredients to make this, but I'll post them at the end of the video. A cup of mozzarella cheese, a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan, 1 egg, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. We use this Flavor God's garlic lover, and it's so good. You're gonna mix all the ingredients in a bowl. You're gonna line your air fryer basket with some parchment paper. This is a TikTok hack that I found not too long ago. You take your parchment paper and wet it and roll it up into a ball, and then squeeze all the water out of it real well. It lays in your air fryer basket a lot easier. You're gonna take your mixture and spread it out into a circle, and at this point you can actually add pepperonis or any other type of toppings that you would like. Preheat your air fryer at 350, and then you're gonna add it in and cook it for about 10 minutes. We'll definitely be cooking this more often with some more toppings. Be sure to hit that follow button for more awesome recipes and click the link in our bio.
Dr. Pepper pie. Let's do it. 1 cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of flour, whisk. Fill the pie base, that's just the pie crust, with the soda. That's a 12-ounce can of cherry Dr. Pepper. Sprinkle the sugar and flour mixture into, now be careful, don't let it fizz over. So you don't want to stir it in, but you want to use all of that mix into this pie. Spread it all around, but don't stir it. Alright, it's all on there, and then you're looking at 2 teaspoons of flour, of vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Spread all over. Don't stir it any.
Let's make some deliciously mouth-watering skirt steak nachos. We're gonna start out by frying up some corn tortillas. Cut them into triangles, then drop them in that hot oil and fry them till they're crispy. Take them out, squeeze on some lime juice, season with salt and tahini, and then you're gonna go on with a ton of shredded cheese. Throw them in the oven until that cheese melts, and in the meantime, we're gonna prep our skirt steak. Season with salt and pepper, get a pan hot with some oil, and then sear them for about 2 minutes aside until they're done. Let them rest with some delicious chipotle lime compound butter. If you want the recipe for that butter, hit me in the comments. After resting, slice right into that deliciously juicy steak. Just look at how tender it is. By now, your cheese should be fully melted on your nachos, so let's start prepping. Drop on some jalapenos, some diced tomatoes, guac, and sour cream, then go on with that beautiful skirt steak. These nachos are an absolute hit. Dig in and enjoy.
If you grew up on mint chocolate chip ice cream, you absolutely have to try this protein smoothie recipe. I'm telling you guys, it really does taste like a mint chocolate chip ice cream, except way healthier, packed full of proteins and other superfoods.
Let's make my favorite breakfast sandwich. So you're gonna need a little mini waffle maker like this. I'm using a Dash waffle maker. I have a link for them in my bio. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of mozzarella cheese at the bottom of it with half of an egg whisked. Move it all around and then let it cook for about 3 minutes. I always get questions about these. These are the patties I use. I get them at Aldi. They're probably not the best, but they're super convenient. I take these out when the tops are nice and crispy like this. And that is gonna be your bread, so you're gonna do that twice. I keep mine in my oven on warm while I cook the rest of the stuff. So I microwave for these, but I'm gonna throw them in the pan and get them crispy. Take them out when they are nice and crispy, and then cook your eggs. I like spreading around the egg whites so they cook evenly. Top the sausages while they're still hot with American cheese.
Okay, hash browns. For the sauce, use mayo, tomato, hot sauce, Worcestershire, pepper, garlic. Grate some potatoes, rinse in very cold water. Drain with a clean tea towel and squeeze out every last bit of water. Ghee is basically clarified butter, but tastes like Parmesan cheese. We're just softening the potatoes here after a few minutes into a bowl with Parmesan flour, garlic, salt, pepper and parsley. Back into the pan, this time with vegetable oil, and let's get that crust.
Let's make Nutella hot chocolate. Oh baby. Combine about 2 cups of milk, a nice big spoonful of Nutella, a pinch of unsweetened cocoa powder, a pinch of sugar, a little salt, vanilla extract, and a splash of heavy cream. Stir this up over medium heat until well combined. Pour your hot chocolate into a blender, then blend at the highest speed. Coat the lid of your mug in Nutella, pour in your hot chocolate, add a homemade marshmallow, and give it a quick torch, then finish with some crushed candy cane. Hot chocolate just doesn't get better than this.
We are making a Twix Frappuccino. Okay, this is such a good treat. So you're gonna do ice, 3/4 cup of any milk you want, your shot of espresso, 2 tablespoons of your caramel syrup, and then 1 heaping spoonful of your chocolate pudding powder. A little bit more. Okay, blend it. Next, spin your rim in this cookie butter, great value of course. And add crushed Twix to the outside. Pour in our Frappuccino. Add our whipped cream. And a chocolate drizzle. Oh my god.
I bought a bunch of crab meat to make a joke, so now I'm gonna make crab ravioli. So let's mix together some crab meat, ricotta, lemon zest, olive oil, and throw it in a piping bag. Then I'm gonna make some pasta and roll it out as thin as I can into a long sheet. Circumcise your piping bag and pipe it out onto the sheet. Grab some water or egg whites and fill in the gaps so everything binds better. Fold it over and cut them out to make these cute little ravioli boys. Just a simple sauce, let's do brown butter, garlic, and thyme. Cook your ravioli and put them in a shallow plate. Finish it with your brown butter, lemon juice, fresh cracked pepper, and Parmesan. Did I just make Italian crab rangoon? Oh, wow.
How to make garlic chili oil.
Okay, you guys, if I could eat this every single day for the rest of my life, I would. I had some leftover shrimp and crab sushi mix, tossed it over an avocado toast. I'm speechless.
Fancy Christmas cheese balls. Cheese balls are a Christmas party staple, so I'm going to show you how to make 2 flavors that will knock the socks off your boy or your girl, or whoever you're trying to impress. For the first one, you'll need cream cheese, hot smoked salmon, capers, red onion, lemon zest, lemon juice, fresh dill, and salt. Mix until it's well combined. Then for our second flavor, you'll whip mascarpone cheese and add crushed pecans, honey, and cinnamon. Then mix that one up. Then for both of these, you'll scoop them onto a big piece of saran wrap. Then shape it into a ball and put it into the fridge for an hour. Once it's chilled, put the first savory one onto crushed pecans and the second one onto pomegranate seeds. Keep these in the fridge till you're ready to serve, then dive in. I like the savory one with crackers and the sweet one with apple.
I saw a recipe for avocado chips. I have a prepackaged container of avocado and some vegan cheese, so I thought I'd give it a try. You'll need 1 avocado, I'll just use the rest of this, and 3/4 cup of some grated Parmesan. I don't have that, so I'm just breaking this up with my fingers. I ended up just using a knife. You'll also need a tablespoon of lemon juice, and I'm gonna add some garlic salt, pepper, oregano, and some chili flakes. I'm gonna line a pan with some parchment paper. I'm gonna bake these for 15 minutes. It's been about 25 minutes. It's not bad.
All right, you guys, let's take a shot. I'm gonna make Jack's Angry Balls. In a pint glass, I'm gonna fill it halfway up with Angry Orchard. All right. And then in a shot glass, I'm gonna fill it up half with Jack Fire and half with Jack Winter Jack. All right. And there we go, guys. Sink it and drink it.
According to a formal royal chef, this is Queen Elizabeth's favorite cake. Here's how you make it. Roughly crumble 2 cups of tea biscuits into a bowl. In a second bowl, mix 2 eggs and add unsalted butter. Next, add sugar and whisk everything together. Now set up a double boiler and melt 1 cup of dark chocolate. Avoid letting the bottom of the bowl touch the water or the chocolate could burn. Once all your chocolate has melted, add your egg mixture. Use a spatula to mix it with the heat still on. Otherwise the eggs could remain raw. Finally, pour in your biscuit pieces and mix it together.
Now you can pour your mixture into your springform pan. In order to let it set, you need to refrigerate it for at least 3 hours. Now for a glaze, melt 2 cups of dark chocolate in a double boiler. Once that's nice and velvety, pour it over your cake. Optionally, you can decorate your cake with a chocolate frosting. And now you can eat like the queen.